Sorry, everybody. I had another start another video. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like when Garnet meets Perose again, she actually Garnet's really confused about like what she is, what she's meant to be, what she shouldn't be, all of this other stuff, and she's trying to find the answer to what she really is. And Rose tells her that she is the answer to all those she is the answer to all those questions that she has. The main one is, who am I? What am I? And Rose tells her that she is the answer. And then we go back to the present, and Steven's waiting in invitation and anticipation. He's like, what was it? The answer. And then Garnet said, love. And that went to my heart, man, because I love Ruby and Sapphire. I love their attitudes. I love the way they're totally different personalities, but they attract so well. And I love how it's just amazing. When she said love, it showed me how much they loved each other. Like in Jailbreak, they loved each other so much that Ruby was actually like not being able to think straight because she wasn't with Sapphire. And that was really, I don't know if that was obsessive, a little bit. That was a little bit obsessive, possessive, but it was still pretty cute when they came back together again. And this episode, it was only 11 minutes, so it was a pretty short episode. But it was emotional in a way. It was kind of a joyous moment when Ruby and Sapphire actually saved each other. So it was a really joyous moment, but then like it was sad because Ruby jeopardized her and Sapphire's life. Their positions. Ruby was going to get killed because of what she did. Sapphire was going to get killed because the Blue Diamond thought her vision didn't really come true, and it was really sad. But at the end, when they actually, like, when Garnet actually met Rose and Pearl, it was amazing. I mean, it was just a good moment, and it was really awesome. Oh, and the funny part is when Garnet was explaining to Steven what Rose and Pearl were at the time. She said Rose was the leader of the rebellion, and Pearl was her terrifying renegade Pearl. It was funny because Garnet actually called Pearl terrifying. But I think that if Garnet actually had a little more time as a fusion before she met Rose and Pearl, she'd be able to hold off her own even if Pearl tried to kill her. There's a good chance that she'd probably destroy Pearl if she knew about her gauntlets and all of his powers and stuff like that. And I'm kind of glad she changed the color scheme of herself too, because all that pink and blue she had, it made me start thinking of cotton candy, and I hate cotton candy. It gives me a headache when I eat it. And she just gave me a headache by just looking at the color palettes. It was just like someone took a paintbrush and just splatted paint all over a picture. And there's not much I can say about it. Today, they're going to show another episode. They're going to show Steven's birthday. So I'm really waiting for that, because apparently Steven feels like he has some growing up to do for his birthday. So we all know what that means. Remember so many birthdays when his gem was able to alter his age due to how he was feeling? So it's going to be really interesting today. And sometime this week we're supposed to get a little glimpse of Yellow Diamond. Although I think that episode is going to be either Wednesday or Thursday, because Friday is supposed to be the summary said that Steven was going to read someone's audio log or something like that. read a friend's audio log. So I don't think that one's gonna be. I mean, it's probably gonna be really emotional, just not as bad as Wednesday and Thursday maybe. Because I know one of those days the gems go to the moon, and another one is um the other episode is I can't remember what it is, but so I'm really excited about this week. I mean, yesterday's episode was kind of a letdown. It wasn't really up for the hype. I mean, I freaked out a little because at the end because it ended so soon. And I thought they could have did more with the episode. I thought they could have gone more into a little bit into the future, like how Garnet actually changed her color scheme and all this other stuff. It would have been nice to see her go a little farther into the future, but it seemed a little short. And I really think they should. I really think Cartoon Network, like Steven Universe, has a really big fan base. So I think Cartoon Network should really take some of these stupid shows off that don't really have a huge fan base, like Uncle Grandpa and that new show Super Noobs. Super Noobs seems like a really big waste of time. It seems like no one had any good ideas for a TV show, so they just created a show about 5 kids who get some type of mechanical power and have the ability to transform into some junk like that. And you really have to be high to watch Uncle Grandpa because it get a couple of episodes of it gives you a headache. The only time Uncle Grandpa was good was actually when they crossed it over with Steven Universe. That was funny because I liked how the gems couldn't like handle Uncle Grandpa's intensity, but